This is the most powerful sales technique I've ever found in my entire sales career, and it's literally been responsible for hundreds of millions of dollars worth of sales. And the technique is to use analogies and stories during your sales calls, but most people do this wrong. The reason this is so powerful is because your brain thinks in pictures. If I say the words pink elephant, you typically don't think about that written down on a page, you think about the image of a pink elephant. So if the brain understands everything that we're saying in images, then it makes sense to put what you're trying to sell into images and stories. So it works a little bit like this. Let's say you're having a sales conversation and the prospect is really pushing you on price. They don't want to go through your process, they're just saying, tell me the price, how much does it cost? You're responding with, look Dave, I'd love to tell you the cost, but we've got a range of services and at the moment I don't know what you're struggling with or even whether or not we're able to help. Dave's playing hardball, he's saying, I don't give a shit about any of that, just tell me how much it costs. What would work well in this scenario is to use a story wrapped in an analogy, which sounds a bit like this. Dave, look, if you went into an estate agent and asked them how much for a house, what would they tell you? Dave's probably going to respond with, well, I don't know exactly. To which you would say, that's my point. The estate agent would need to understand what location you want the house in, how many bedrooms it needs to have, does it need to have a garage or is off-road parking okay, do you need transport links available? He needs to understand what you're looking for before he makes any kind of recommendation. And it's the same thing here. I need to understand exactly where you are and where you're looking to go so that I can make an accurate recommendation. And the reason this works so well is because it takes that scenario and it puts it into a format that the person can understand. So if you want to make more money in sales, take those situations and start transferring them into analogies and stories that the prospect can actually understand.